Hello. Alright, today we're gonna make this is a part one of how to make a basic shooter game. Now this won't be any other shooter game. This will be a game where you basically you're a little tank, you can't move, and there's like this AI right here, and you have to try to fight it. I'm gonna make it customizable as much as I can and just spawn multiple. So let's get started. First of all, we're gonna do like the tank. I'm not going to get into it. It's just gonna be like a simple this, like a little circle, like this, and then time to create a barrel. Also, this is not gonna be like a game. This is just something for you. Like after you make this, you can just mess around with it. That's what I like to do about it. Anyways, we're gonna place here. This is gonna be the player top. I'm gonna name this top, and I'm gonna create another one called player base. Player base. So I'm just gonna create a simple base. I couldn't really write. I couldn't really like draw with this, but I'm just gonna create a simple base like that. Maybe fix the base a little bit. This is horrible. I'm gonna compress it. Okay, that looks better. And I'm just gonna put this right here. Make it like a black shade. Alright, now put in the code. So forever, we're just gonna go to player top. Like this. Oh, I forgot to forever, not forever. Go to back layer. So it look like this. I'm just gonna make. Should I make it bigger? Okay, for now I'm just going to go to the player, and I'm actually just gonna make it y0. Put a forever loop, but before the forever loop, we're just gonna put y0. And also I'm gonna make it a little bigger than it is, like something like 200. Same for the base. Set size to about 200. And I'll just move the player like this. Alright, just like this. I think that's a little too big. So I'm gonna try like something like 150. Alright, so in today's episode, we're gonna figure out how to make the tank shoot. So inside this forever loop, oh, actually before this forever loop, we're just gonna create some variables. So name the first variable player dot, okay, damage. So first name it damage. Here dot fire rate. Player dot bullet speed. Player dot bullet size. Bullet size. And oh, I forgot one thing. Player gun type. Once we create the gun type, I'm actually name this and name it basic, because it's just a basic gun. And variables. First of all, I'm going to set all these variables at the start. So I'm going to set the bullet size to about 100. I'm going to set the bullet speed to like 5. Damage, let's make it do 3 damage at first. Fire rate, and also for the game, also make a bunch of shapes spawn around the map on fire rate. Also, this is expired by dup.io. I forgot to mention that, sorry. And then for the type, for the gun type, I'm just gonna name it basic. Okay, so that's pretty much all the variables set already, and we're going inside forever. Switch costume to player gun type. That's the first part. And then if one is pressed, then I'm going to set the player gun type to basic. And then to make things easier, I'm gonna create a custom block called stats. Damage, speed, bullet size, bullet speed. And this should make it. I'm just gonna copy all of this here, but remove the gun type. So bullet size here, bullet speed here, damage here. Oh, I should probably name this fire rate so it's not confusing. Should name it fire rate and there. And for the basics, just the same. 3 for fire rate, 3 for damage, 0.3 for for fire rate, bullet size about 100, and bullet speed about 5. And I'm gonna do it forever. Point towards the mouse pointer. Okay, we got the initial sets, and you see it follows the mouse pointer right. I'm gonna create a new sprite called bullet. Player dot bullet. It's not gonna be that complicated. For the sprite art, I'm just gonna create a simple circle, like just a simple circle. Not too big, not too small, but just a simple circle. Remember, for the start, the bullet has to be exact same size as the barrel because we're setting it to like 100%. All right, right there, and jump on. Immediately, we're gonna actually hide, and I'm just gonna make it go to like a random position. And when I start as a clone, I'm gonna go backwards about like 99 layers. Go backwards 99 layers. And if this is where the gun variable, if player slash gun type equals basic. And the reason why I'm doing the point in direction of player is because like later on in the game, we're gonna have some spraying tanks. So we can actually spray like those machine guns like they spray bullets. And this can only shoot bullets in like one direction. We gotta make bullets that shoot in multiple other directions. So I'll make it go to player top, direction of player top. Also, I'm gonna make it go to player top. But also at the same time, I want to show the sprite. Alright, now I'm gonna move 35 degrees just to position it right next to the barrel. And of course, forever wait, fire rate. I'm actually gonna create clone of player bullet. Alright. I forgot one thing. You should probably like if space is pressed. Okay, so currently I can already see that this 35 steps would not work. So let's change something like 76. That's a little too far. One. A little bit further back. Yeah, this will work. Alright, let's instead of forever loop, we're actually gonna do a repeat until. Okay, for now I'm just gonna do a repeat until touching edge. Just repeat until touching edge. And I'm actually gonna move your bullet speed, and we're just going to set size to bullet size. And once I touch the edge, I'm just gonna delete this clone. Alright, as you can see, we can now shoot. We can now shoot the enemy. Okay, before this episode ends, I'm actually want to create one more type of player. Just about one more type of player, like player type. So let's go into it. I'm gonna name this one machine gunner. Oh, I forgot. No caps, by the way. And no snappy caps. Machine machine gun. And for the art, I'm just gonna name it like a little bit up, like this, and then down. Alright. And now I'm gonna do the stats. Two. Oh, for the stats one, I also want to create another input called spread, bullet spread. And I'll create another variable called uh, player dot bullet spread. And I'm gonna set player dot bullet spread by the spread variable. And I'm gonna actually duplicate this, put it right here, set it to 0. 0. And for the machine gun, I'm gonna set it to something like uh 20. Like 20. Alright, now I can switch between the two tanks. I'm gonna make this do a little bit less damage, but a bit more fire rate. Also, I'm also aware of the rate of fire bug that makes stuff shoot a little bit slower, but we don't have to worry about that right now. Okay, so in sprite, oh, I was okay. We don't need this anymore since we already set it to spread variable. So what we can do is to add on to it. We're going to pick random. For this one, press 0 minus the bullet spread, and for this one, just bullet spread. So right now our spread is set to 0, but if we set the bullet spread to like 20, see this one becomes negative. Oh, I forgot, I set the wrong variable. 20. Alright, so you can see this one will be negative 20, and this one will just be 20. That means it'll be minusing and picking each variable. So now when we shoot, you can see it spreads. Okay, so that I'm gonna make it a little bit bigger. Too big. That's a little too big. Yeah, okay, just about right. But I think the barrel's too big, so I'm just gonna make the barrel smaller. Center the barrel. Yeah, I think that works. All right, now you know how to customize it, and you know how to create different tanks. The next episode we're gonna do creating shapes, and I don't know how to do health bars, but I'm gonna try to learn how to do health bars and do it in this project. But right now I don't know how to do them. But in the next episode, we're gonna create shapes that spawn around the map, and I'm gonna create like a limit of how much shapes you can spawn, like about 8, and you can shoot those shapes. And yeah, and also in the next couple episodes, I'm gonna create like a little AI that you can spawn with a key pressed. So yeah. Anyways, that's it for this episode. Bye.